And with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's the Cobra in at the 2. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Caruso in at small forward. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Inside, here's the Cobra, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Westbrook finds George. 4-3, drops in the 3.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Caruso outside. A clear look for Westbrook. And the Cobra pulls it down. Now the Knicks with it, and they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only one loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Shot's good by the Cobra.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets into the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
So, Gordon outside. Here's George. Off with the layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's the Cobra. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The Cobra's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now here's George. Puts the move on.
I like when George uses the shot fake to his advantage because he's good at fooling the defenders.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from George. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Here's the Cobra. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's the Cobra. Kicks it out Towns. Takes the 3. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Michael Malone.
We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's the Cobra. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. Brown's checked in for George. And he can't hit the second. The Nuggets trail. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Oh, Jokic with the block.
Well, not with the Joker there. That was a tremendous block.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Count it. Good. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Gordon outside. Westbrook outside. Jokic in the post. Towns on him.
Well, it's always great to see Towns locked in and making an impact defensively.
Shot's good by the Cobra.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Over Towns. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Jokic's jumper is extremely effective.
And the bucket is good. The Cobra's got 13.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here are the Knicks. They're on an 11-3 run. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Gordon. Westbrook outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Hard against Gordon. Pass to the Cobra. Releases from 15. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He's got 15.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
There's Brown. And stolen by Brunson. Here's the Cobra. He's got 15. Poke loose. And that concludes the first quarter of play. New York out in front, leading by 5. And making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Porter, the pass to Pickett. It's stolen by Hart. We've got Christian Brown. Michael Porter out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Pickett in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Nuggets was outstanding. He had 63 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here he goes. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Count it.
The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
Driving inside, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. The Cobra's got 24 points. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strawler. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And it's good. 2 points. And now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Jokic in the post. Robinson defending. Fades away. Jokic, no good. Knicks leading by 6. Here's the Cobra. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Caruso with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. The Knicks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And he gets it to go.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Denver has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Michael Porter. Paul George comes in for Strawther. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Brown. Anunoby against Caruso. For 3, George. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Josh Hart.
Well, as a defender, there's only so much you can do when Jokic gets the ball inside.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he's good on the second. 51 seconds left in the half. Here's the Cobra. Rebounded by Denver. Westbrook left side. George for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Nuggets trail by 6. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. And the jam by George.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Here's the Cobra. George defending. And it's good for 2. The Cobra's got 30 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Gordon on the wing. To the inside. Here's Caruso. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the... bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And so it's New York, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Denver Nuggets.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Aim for the middle one. At least that's what I've been told. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
You guys are making me hungry. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Here's Westbrook. No points so far. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's the Cobra in a two-guard. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. The Cobra's got 35 in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Towns with a rebound.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Here's the Cobra going inside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Jokic. Now George. Uses the glass on the layup. George has got 16 points now.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Brunson against Westbrook. Here's the Cobra. This one for 3. That shot is off.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's George. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shot's good by the Cobra.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for Denver. It's a 13-point game. Gordon outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Gordon's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Here's Brunson outside. For 3, Brunson nails it.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Caruso outside. Pass to Gordon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Gordon isn't afraid of getting physical. Nice job getting the whistle in the process, too.
For the Nuggets, Kessler, he's checked in for Jokic. And Brown subbed in for Westbrook. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mikal Bridges checked in for Anunoby. The Cobra passes to Hart.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The 3 is up. The Cobra can't hit. Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Caruso. Back to George. Fires for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Kessler with it. Nice move. And it's New York with a rebound. The Cobra's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Towns down low. Kessler on him. The Cobra. The shot off that time. Good D by Kessler. Caruso with it. Hart covering. Pass to Brown. It's George on the wing. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Strawther, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's Towns. Three-pointer, Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Strawther. He's got 5. Gordon outside. Here's Strawther. Back to Gordon. Out to the wing. Here's Kessler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Both teams. Timeout is called by Michael Malone. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Walker Kessler out there with Larry Nance. And it's Strawther in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The first one falls.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Saric comes in for Nance.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Jokic up top. Robinson defending. Shoots a fadeaway. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, Jokic often likes to pass from that spot, but he can also hit the jump shot.
Brunson passes to the Cobra. No good on the triple. Nuggets trail by 15. Pass to Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Strawther. Off target from outside.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Brunson passes to the Cobra. Back to Brunson. To the paint. It's stolen. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brown passes to Saric. Here's Brown. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Denver will go for a different look here. Gordon, he's checked in for Saric. Caruso comes in for Michael Porter. George, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Strawther. Pass to the Cobra. Westbrook against Brunson. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And again, the Knicks missing.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
And the shot goes in.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it. A Minute 50 left in the final quarter. Westbrook drawing the double. Caruso finds George. Oh, there's the alley!
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Count it. The Cobra's got 15 points here in the second half.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Caruso misses.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
To the middle. It's tipped. Gordon with a steal. Down low. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Towns. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Denver has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Knicks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And what a dominant showing here in these finals. They are going to coast to a title with a clean sweep. You could tell how badly they wanted to win this trophy as soon as the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and left no doubt in anyone's mind that they were the better team that deserved to win this series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Cobra.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Shooting the technical free throw. Starter.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Here's the pick. Inside. Here's Strother. And he jams it home with authority. With the dot. Here's the Cobra. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. They've done it.